Yeah, we'll begin with Jeff Ferrata. Jeff, go ahead.
Nikko, in the fourth quarter, you guys had 2 first downs in the red zone, and I think you came out of that with just 3 points. Can you just talk about what you guys need to do better when you get down in those opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, it's unacceptable. And we need to be able to punch the ball in the end zone when we get in the red zone every time. So I think just first start, we can't continue to go on that trajectory and trend. I don't know necessarily what the issue was. We're going to have to look back in the film room and to really identify what the problem was, but you know, it needs to be fixed.
Based on how the first quarter went, are you surprised you weren't able to sort of maintain the flow that you had at that point?
Yeah, I mean, it was I mean, looking at it now, it's upsetting just because we showed that we were able to move the ball efficiently. And I mean, we came out the first 2 drives and put it in the end zone. So I mean, just the fact that we didn't continue on that trend is upsetting to me right now. You know, it's a learning lesson that our whole program is going to use, our offense especially is going to use, and we're going to identify what the issue was and correct it immediately.
Okay, do we have any other questions? Okay, go with Andy Johnston. Andy?
Hey, Nikko. I was wondering if you could just talk about the fact that you were in a stadium full of fans for the first time since 2019 and what that was like.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. I'm just, you know, I'm even more upset that we weren't able to bring home a W for them. So, you know, aside from all the heartache that a loss takes on a program and on each and every one of us players and coaches, you know, to not be able to bring home a victory for the fans is even more disappointing for me.
Okay, next question from Rusty Simmons.
Nikko, as one of the leaders on this team, what kind of message do you have for the receiver room, maybe the offense as a whole?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this loss is a huge learning opportunity for us. You know, we have a lot of film to look over. We were on the field quite a bit, and I think we're able to, like I said, it's all about details in our offense. So now we're able to correct the little minute details that we weren't executing on and identifying what worked well and really making those core values of our offense. So I think, you know, we have a lot to be able to learn from this game. And, you know, overall, it's just trying to rally the guys back up and get ready for TCU.
Okay, next, Rob Wang. Rob?
Hi, Nikko. My question is, you said we were talking to the coach about the run game and how effective it was, particularly early on in the game. Do you guys not see anything from a wide receiver perspective without looking at the tape of the deep ball and being able to use that off of the run game that was so effective?
Yeah, I mean, just from the receiver's perspective, they ended up playing a lot more too high than we had anticipated prior to the game. So, I mean, really, that's the extent of what I know about what was going on the field. So we'll have to get in the film room and identify what those issues were.
If I could have one more question, how do you think the younger guys who got a chance to step on the field for the first time, especially in the wide receiver room with guys like Monroe and Jeremiah, how do you think they performed today?
I'm really proud of those guys. They stepped up to the plate and, you know, did exactly what they do in practice. So, I mean, to be able to get those first snap butterflies out and, you know, kind of just reel it back in and remember that you can play football again. Like that's a tough situation for a lot of people. So I think each and every one of those guys stepped up to the plate and, you know, took it head on.
Okay, any more questions? Okay, thanks, Nikko. Appreciate it.
Thank you.